Namaste and good morning everyone. It's me Thakur Prasad Rijal, your social studies teacher. So I would like to welcome you all in a new class. So before starting our class, I would like to revise the lesson that we have discussed in our previous class. Dear students, in our previous class, we have discussed about the lesson our sculpture, where we discussed about the development of sculptures on different time period, basically during the Lichhavi period, during the Malla period, Shaha and Rana period, as well as in the present time. So today we are going to discuss about the new lesson, lesson 4.1, identification of social problems. Okay, let's start the lesson, students. So first of all, introduction. Social problems, that refers to all types of illegal activities, crimes, bad traditions, immoral actions which are prevalent in our society in the guise or in the form of social norms, tradition and the customs. We all are social beings and we all live in the society. So while living in the society, we perform different kind of activities, and all the activities, they are not good for the society. Some of the activities that will hamper the development of the society as well as the life of the society, and all these types of the activities can be called as the social problems. And the social problems has negative impacts on the society as well as on the life of the society, which directly affect the social development as well. So we can even define social problem as the immoral, illegal and the unpleasant actions of the people which come into existence due to the various reasons that can be called as the social problems. And the social problems that can be different on the basis of the place, caste, religion, creed and other factors. So these are not same everywhere. The social problems that can vary from one place to another place. So there are multiple causes of the social problems, that because of the various reasons, the social problems that exist in our society, and some of them we are going to discuss here. The first one is the traditional belief and the social thought. So many of the social problems that exist in our society because of the traditional belief of the people. Similarly, it also occurs because of the illiteracy, lack of education among the people. So another reason is poverty. When people become poor, then so the poverty also causes many social problems. Another reason is unemployment, as well as because of the poor implementation of the law. If law are not properly implemented, at that time also the social problems can be caused. And such social problems, they are creating the hurdles in the harmony of the society. They are creating the problems in the harmony of the society. Conservative tradition and culture, or we can call it evil practices as well. Evil practices. So in many societies, there are many people who are still not ready to change their conservative tradition and culture, who do not want to change themselves. They are also different from one religion, one caste, one community to another. So such conservative traditions that is different from one region to another region, and such conservative traditions is creating many social problems in our society. Some of the examples of such social traditions can be taken as Devki Pratha. So, Devki Pratha is the system of offering daughter to the temple. Similarly, Chaupadi Pratha, so it is a system where the girls and women are kept in a poorly built shed during the period as well as during the labor. So, that kind of traditions, they are mostly prevalent in the Karnali province and the Sudur Paschim province. Similarly, dowry system, you know very well, and Kamlari Pratha as well as Kamaiya Pratha, these are the types of the bonded labors which is basically found in the Tarai region, and there lies child marriage as well. So, child marriage that lies in the rural areas as well as the child labor that lies in the urban areas. So, where the small children, they are compelled to work in the factories, mines, etc. That is also one of the problems which is existing in our society because of the conservative tradition and culture. As well as Jhuma is another practice which lies in the Sherpa community of the Himalayan region. So, like Devki, Jhuma is also one of the evil practices where the daughters are sent to Gumba. Okay. So, the number of the level of the social problems that vary, but the social problems that are prevalent in all the regions of our country, though somewhere the social problems are less in number and somewhere the social problem can be more in number. However, it lies in all the region, and one of the reason of the social problems is the conservative tradition and the culture as well as the evil practices. So, the second one is gender problems or discrimination. Gender problems or discriminations. Okay. There we can find the discrimination on the basis of the gender, language, religion, class, ethnicity, disability, etc. So, which has created the social problems in our society, which has created the social evils in our society. So, you can see the problems regarding the gender, men and women, they are not treated equally. Similarly, on the basis of the language also, some language are taken as superior language and some language are not given even recognition. Similarly, on the basis of the religion also we can find the discrimination there. On the basis of the class also you can find the discrimination there. On the basis of the ethnicity as well, and on the basis of the disability also we can find the discrimination among the people in our society. So, basically here we are going to discuss about the gender problems or gender discrimination, which is a serious social problems basically in the male dominated society or patriarchal society, where the women are considered as a weak or lower class and they are exploited, tortured, dominated as well as discriminated. They are not equally treated in such society. In male dominated society, females are not treated equally. Even in the family you can see, even in the family also there is the discrimination between son and daughters. They are treated unequally. So, in the terms of the education, like daughters in most of the rural places, daughters are sent to the government schools while sons are sent to the private schools. Similarly, on the name of the property rights. So, property is given to the sons while daughters are not given anything. Similarly, on the basis of the health also we can find the discrimination even in the family as well. Similarly, the Constitution of Nepal 2072 has given or has granted the right of gender equality, but that right has not been implemented effectively because of the various reasons, though there is the legal provisions of the right to equality on the basis of the gender. So, the people even belonging to the sexual minority, or we call them third sex as well. So, the people belonging to the third sex, they are mistreated in the society, they are called with the bad names, they are not behaved well, even they are not given the well recognition in the society. So, these all are the problems which are creating the problems, and these all are related to the gender problems or the discrimination. And let us go to the third point, and the third point is economic inequality. Economic inequality. So, in our society you can find the people of different backgrounds, people having different economic backgrounds live in our society, and that happens basically because of the unequal distributions of the means and resources in the society. Because of the unequal distribution of the means and resources, there lies two classes basically in the society. They are rich class and poor class. As a result, poor people, they are exploited, they are oppressed by the rich class people or upper class people, and the upper class people, they hold the oppressive character, they suppress, they oppress the lower classes people in the society, and this situation which can even invite the inequality among the people, and the crimes such as kidnapping, violence, robbery, fear, conflict, war can begin. So, this all happens because of the economic inequality among the people, and this kind of activities are creating problems in the society. So, economic inequality also is one of the major cause of the social problems. So, you can take example as well, the extravagance means spending too much of the money unnecessarily by the rich people. So, that is increasing the social evils, and the people with the low economic status or low income, even they copy the same activities of the rich people, and which results the lower classes people will be heavily indebted. So, these are the problems which is creating hurdles in the society because of the economic inequality. Now, let us go to the next point, that is misuse or abuse of technology. Misuse or abuse of technology. Okay, you all know that the present age is the age of science and technology, where everything is done on the basis of the science and technology that has made, or the technology has made our life easier, comfortable and convenient, but at the same time its misuse has threatened the world community, or it has threatened the whole human civilization. And among the misuse of the technology, one of the great problem of the present time, of the present world, is cyber crime. So, what is cyber crime then? So, the cyber crime is the criminal activities or unacceptable activities which creates problem in the society and which is basically done by the use of the technology or social media such as email, internet, Facebook, etc. So, all kind of immoral activities which is done by the use of the technology can be called as the cyber crime. So, it has become one of the major problems of the present world. So, in this crime, so there is the use of technology such as internet, email, website, social networks such as Facebook and Twitter, and this is creating different kinds of problems in the society basically. So, the children are misguided or they are exploited, they become the victim of various kind of activities because of the cyber crimes. So, the technological misuse is not only limited to the home, but it is also found in the business as well. By misusing the technology, so you can find in the business also some kind of illegal activities are being done. So, misuse of the technology has also resulted, the negative results such as children learn the bad habits, there is the interference to our indigenous cultures, crime rates will rise and the anti-social activities grows. So, ultimately it will demoralize the human beings. So, it leads to the human beings to be demoral. So, these are some of the problems which is created because of the misuse of the technology. Now, let us go to the fifth one. So, the fifth one is others. Okay, a part of the conservative tradition and culture, gender problems and discrimination, economic inequality, misuse or abuse of the technology, there are multiple other social problems which are existing in our society. Okay. They are like corruption, a serious social problem. So, misuse of the public post for the personal gain, you know very well about the corruption. It is being one of the major problems of the present society. Similarly, there lies girls trafficking, okay, the process of buying and selling of the girl for different reasons. Similarly, there lies prostitution, okay, engaging in the sexual activities for the purpose of earning money. Similarly, there lies the organized crime committed by different groups in a well organized way, and there also lies the population explosion or rapid increase of the population. These are other some of the social problems that lies in our society. And some of these problems, they are influenced by the modernization, or some of them are influenced by the Western culture while copying the Western cultures, that happens, or some of them that is existing in our society because of the imitation or because of the copying nature. Okay. So, to solve these problems, all the citizens, they should be serious and they have to play the constructive role. Only by the single effort of the individuals, only by the single effort of some of the organizations or by the state itself, it is not possible to solve these problems. So, the government should also be equally responsible to eradicate such problems. So, only then such problems can be solved and we can live a peaceful and happy life in our society. If so, so what can be done then for solving all these problems? So, let us discuss some of the points there. First of all, to solve these problems, parents should treat their son and daughters equally. There should not be the discrimination between the son and daughter, because we have already discussed the discrimination that starts from the family. Okay? So, then it slowly goes to the society, and the discrimination can be to the whole world as well, whole country as well. So, first of all, the parents should in the nature of the discrimination from their family. They have to treat their son and daughters equally. The second one is society that it should be made free from the social problems like corruption, exploitation, discrimination and orthodoxy, means believing on the traditional beliefs. We have to be free from such kind of problems, then only we can lead a happy and prosperous life. Similarly, the common people, there is the very important role of the common people as well. So, they have to raise their voice for the truth and justice, for the eradication of the social problem. We have to make our habit of speaking on the behalf of the truth and justice. Similarly, another important solution measures is awareness program that should be launched against such social problems from different levels. Okay? We can launch the awareness program from the different level, and the last one is the government should make and implement the effective law, and so it should be properly implemented, make as well as implement effectively. So, in this way we have come to the end of today's class. So, before ending, I will recap it once again. Today we discussed about the definition of the social problems, and the social problems created because of the conservative tradition and culture, gender problems, economic inequality, misuse of the technology as well as other social problems, and at last we discussed about the solution measures of this problem. With this we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much and have a nice day. We will meet